and this is Kraut, and welcome to our new intro. I'm so stoked on that intro. I want to bite somebody. I love it so much. Thank you, John at Desert Grind. You're awesome. I love you. Good job. So, are you guys ready for this? You ready? Sauerkraut. I love sauerkraut. I wanted to talk today a little bit about probiotics, what they are, why they're good for us, and then just show you kind of a product review. Really, it's just an easy way to get probiotics that's really good, and this is a brand I really like. So, first of all, probiotics, what the heck are they? So, probiotics are microorganisms that live in our gut. They're found naturally there, but we can always use more of them. They're beneficial bacteria, the good bacteria that you always hear about. So, they're good because they are beneficial to us in several ways. So, they keep pathogens in check, for one thing. They help in digestion and absorption of nutrients, a very good thing. And they also aid in immune function. So they help keep us well in a variety of ways, and they're useful to have. And it's a good thing to pay attention to and make sure you're getting some in your diet. So one of the ways we can get probiotics into our diet is through fermented foods. And sauerkraut, it's my alarm, sauerkraut is one of those fermented foods, of course, and it's so good. I tend to really like sour things. Some people like sweet things or salty things. I've always loved sour things, and sauerkraut is one of my favorite things. So I wanted to show you this particular sauerkraut. This is one that I get, obviously, because I get everything there at the co-op near me in Sacramento, and I'm sure it's available other places. This company, Farmhouse Culture, they're out of Santa Cruz. So they're local and they're very ethical about what they do. They make a real effort in that area. Their ingredients are all organic. They're easily grown by local farmers, and their products have very few ingredients in them, which is always a great thing, right? Green cabbage, leeks, carrots, horseradish, and sea salt from Sonoma. So they're all local organic ingredients in this. This is not super cheap. This cost me about $6 for this. It was on sale today. Periodically goes on sale at my co-op. But they have different flavors. This one is horseradish leek, super yummy. My favorite is jalapeno, which they were out of today, so I got this instead. They actually have very recently moved to new packaging. It's still in a glass jar, which is awesome because glass, as you know, can be recycled. Anything in plastic can only be downcycled, so it can only be recycled into something of a lower form, and glass can just be recycled straight across, which is super awesome. Buy anything in glass you can and recycle it. I also use these jars for storage for other things. They have a nice wide mouth, easy to wash. This is their old packaging, and it still may be like this in other stores. And the only difference is the label, which I was impressed with too. I wanted to show you guys this. It looks like plastic, but it's not plastic. It's made from plants, and it actually talks about it on there. I don't think you can see. I am not plastic. But it's compostable, made from plants. So they just make a lot of effort in the eco department, and I appreciate that, and I love that they're local. So one great thing about sauerkraut in general is that it's actually higher in vitamins than the cabbage it's made from. Kind of amazing. It's very high in vitamin C, and it's also very high in B vitamins, which is great because if you're vegan or vegetarian, most of your B12, which sauerkraut is high in B12, most of your B12 comes from animal sources. So if you're vegan or vegetarian, you have to be a little bit conscious of that. And you can get it from other sources, and sauerkraut is one of them. So that's a good way to do it. But you want to be careful about getting B12 because you can run into some pretty serious neurological issues if you get low on it. So it's a good thing to have your levels checked. I do that. Mine have always been fine. I've never had a problem with it. But I do supplement with B12 as well, which is something you can do. So thank you for watching. Please like my videos on YouTube, and join the email list on my website, crotege.com, and so you can get all my new blogs. I blog several times a week typically, and I talk about this stuff, and I love it. So thanks again, guys. Live, love, and I'll talk to you later.